Hi there, thank you for joining me. So today we're going to try a playthrough script check of Zoids, the Battle of Central Continent for the Famicom here. This is a work-in-progress script insertion, English language script insertion that Danka has helped me with. And this is going to be a little different. I'm basing this on, of course, my Let's Play that I did to check the script for Mezase Pachi Pro Pachio-kun recently. And, you know, I don't see myself, like, successfully accomplishing this goal any other way than actually just recording this for my own benefit. And if I'm gonna do that, I might as well, like, make a video about it and share it with you guys. I figured you might want to see it. But really, this is to test the script. And it's going to be different than last time because it's going to be in English. So, you know, I mean, except for instance, like here, where like this part wasn't inserted or wasn't dumped and translated, which is most likely the case. So, we're going to see a few things like that, I'm sure. So this can kind of also be technical, you know, testing. The menus aren't done yet, so I think this first one is talk. Search, I think, use, and I don't know, or no, this is items, and then this is like, I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. So, welcome, filler. That's pretty good. I'm counting on your strength to save our republic from this crisis. Now, they are referring specifically to their own republic, and in this it's like, there's the Republic forces, which you are part of, and then there's the Imperial forces of the Empire that you're fighting against. So, you know, I want to be really, really solid with my my proper nouns. So I will, you know, I'll double check on that. There are still some in this town who can fight. That's why we're seeking out Zoids with courage. So this is interesting. You know, I will check this too, and I'm just gonna check this stuff later. I guess I'm just gonna, like, I want this video footage, so we're just gonna kind of move along with this. But I get the impression that our purpose is actually to go find Zoids with courage who can take up arms and fight against this empire. So I don't know if maybe it seems like more like this is actually directed at you, like you're, you know, we want you to seek. But anyway, you know, we're trying to help them out. Obviously, they're seeking courageous Zoids for this battle, so that's why we're doing this. So this is a fun interaction. I think it's one of the first things I think Danka saw this and was kind of like, this is awkward, and it is. But you know, I get what's going on here. So so this is supposed to be like your girlfriend Zoid, and so she's like, please don't leave me behind, and this is yes or no. So this is a fun interaction, and you know what, before I get anywhere with this, we're gonna do a save state. So we will save state. Okay, so please don't leave me behind. So I'm gonna say yes, I won't leave you behind. Okay, so she says, fool, there's no way I can fight. So by me saying yes, I won't leave you behind, it's like I'm gonna take her with me. And she's like, well, I can't fight. So then she's like, don't go to battle. So she's kind of like, you need to stay here. So if I say yes, I won't go to battle, then the game just ends, which I think is great. So that they just it's a comical moment. That's all that they're trying to give you. So, you know, does that need some? It might need some adjustment, just to make that really obvious. But we're going to go ahead and load our save state. So we could also, of course, say, you know, please don't leave me behind. And you say, no, I'm going to leave you behind. So she says, I see, I figured you'd say that. And then that's it. Now if we did, please don't leave me behind, we could say yes. And then she says, fool, there's no way I can fight. Don't go to battle. Yes or no. And I think don't go to battle maybe should have a question mark on it. But if we say no, she says, go ahead and go on your own. Just come back alive, okay? So that's that. So, you know, there's different things we could do instead of, basically, I think we could tailor those to be more yes or no appropriate, those questions, or we, you know, maybe on a technical level, maybe we could change those yes or no's to be like, you know, decline or accept, or like go or don't go, or something along those lines. Whoops. But let's see what all of these other characters have to say, because that's why we're here. Head west when you leave the city. There you'll find the last remaining allied fortress. So what is going on here is, I guess these are like the only, you know, the Empire has taken over everything else, and these are the only 2 cities left. So you won't always find out by speaking a single time. Try asking 2 or 3 times. Now this is kind of the last thing you want to hear, because now it feels like if I'm going to test this, I literally have to talk to every character 2 or 3 times. So, you know, maybe I'll do it and I'll have it archived for myself, and maybe I will not post all of the times that I ask the same thing over, or hear the same thing over and over, to YouTube. You must hold women dear. And I think that this is like literally referencing the fact that you just ran into like your girlfriend Zoid, right? So you must hold women dear. Now, when I was doing this before, so there's kind of secret. So spoiler alert, I guess, if you don't want to be, I guess, you know, you already sort of know around where it is. But anyway, if you don't want to know exactly what the secret is, skip ahead like a minute. Actually, we'll talk to this guy first. So he says, "Toot, I'm not an elephant." Now, this square here, we can't walk into. But if we search, I think this is, then I find something. So it seems like there was text there for like our search being successful. Again, it's either not dumped or not inserted. We're gonna pop in here. Oops. So there's just a character we can talk to here. Again, it doesn't seem like that's inserted. So there's some text we need to find, and that's fine. You know, I can reference this. You know, maybe I'll do a state. Okay, so I've made a save there, and we're gonna keep going. But yeah, I think I was saying about the guy tooting like an elephant. So I may have screwed up one or more of those lines, because I checked the Japanese on one of them, and I think it was that one of them was imitating one of the elephant Zoids. So, and again, I got to check all the proper nouns here and make sure that I should be capitalizing president. I probably did when I translated this originally, but every time I see something capitalized now, I'm like, oh gosh. So the president put his faith in you. So I almost feel like there should be maybe a comma there, like, so the president put his faith in you, you know. But yeah, you know, we were just instructed by the president that we are like the hero. We are the hero who will save the kingdom. Let's see what this guy has to say. Look and listen well. And that's why I'm like, oh, I forgot about talking to people twice. I'm stuck. That's a technical thing. It seems like sometimes, yeah, for one, like sometimes no one's there. So you have to have like pushed forward into them, but sometimes if you push forward into them, then you get overlapped and stuck on them. I've had that happen. It's still 10 years too early for me to fight. Cough, cough. Okay, so I think I did screw this up. I think what they're actually saying here is that if it were 10 years earlier, they could fight. You know, I think that's what the cough, cough is implying, is that they're actually old, not too young. But I'll double check that. You know, who knows? I think that the cough it seems to make more logical sense, and there probably should be a comma there too, as well. So I will take note of that. And couple more guys here. Guys or gals, I don't know. I don't know if the gal Zoids have to be red. I can no longer move. Please find my younger brother. His name is Gufu. So we're looking for Gufu. I'm going to talk to everyone twice. So he said the exact same thing, and you know, I wonder also too if like that Zoid is just trolling us, because that seems like this game is a little tongue-in-cheek. Did you try delving into the town's underground? And it's possible that I did. If you guys skipped ahead, you might not have. Maybe I didn't. So yeah, there's some Zoids here around the sides of the town. Okay, so that I believe is something that is not inserted. So, you know, I will check. So let me do this here. We'll save another state. Okay, so I just made a folder to put those in so that this can be organized and it can be like I'm actually doing a check here. Alright, I am no longer able to fight. Here, I'll give you this instead. Okay, so it says filler Z, which is weird. I don't know about the Z. So it's, oh, okay, and it's this again. Just seems like some maybe undumped, untranslated text, or maybe there's just a little issue. So filler something, tiger undies something. So I received the tiger undies type of thing. Again, I read about this in the FAQ, you know, a guide, and it just said this is a joke. It's like a joke item. We get tiger underwear. So, you know, again, I mean, I don't know how else to do that. You know, these old games, we didn't necessarily have a lot of, you know, a lot of room to, yeah, to put, you know, text in here and make it really, really flavorful, I guess. So, you know, are people going to understand that tiger undies is just a joke item? I don't know. Gather allies and assemble a formation, then work together to fight. And I don't know if this is actually assemble a party. Gather allies, yeah, I mean, that, I just, like, I think I know what party normally is. I mean, a lot of times it's party, but people will just say, like, nakama, like, for, like, companions. But, I maybe just for you know, clear understanding in English, I might actually want to use party instead of formation, but I can think about that. I can check the you know, the Japanese and look for example usages and things like that. Okay, so here we are in kind of the overworld. This is the capital city, and we're going to start by heading west, I guess, to that other city. Now I'm actually going to save here as well. Okay, so this is our first battle, and there we go. I have turbo that I can use, which is great. Now I think, oh, oops, there's more enemies. I think our health is at about half. So whoa, you can kind of dodge the, okay, so ally was annihilated, which I guess in this case was us. And that was game over, so I'm glad that I did a save state. One more time. So yeah, what I'm going to try to do this time, I did read that you wanna see like which direction, like we can loop around to them. You can also kind of see them on this radar, and so if you kind of pay attention to which direction they shoot at you from, it can help you to dodge their fire. But I'm having a real hard time dodging here. Yeah, see, I think I want to be going at them from this direction to have a chance to dodge, but maybe I just, yeah, here, if I can get them to move into my fire. That's what it is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, see, they're gonna move into it themselves on their own. So, and this turbo is definitely gonna help. There we go. Okay, so I think that's about as complicated as the battles get. So battle win text obviously also needs to be inserted or dumped. Okay, so let's go west. Let's see what we have here. I believe all of the enemies are, you can see on the map, so there's no like random encounters, so to speak. Okay, I'm going to take a quick little break. I don't know how long this has been recording, but you know, whatever. If this is like 10-15 minutes or something, we'll pick this up again. All right.